Hello everybody and welcome back to this channel update video. For those of you who have not been tuning into my streams, this might be a bit of a surprise to see this. Yeah, this is my Vtuber model. I had a debut video, so you can watch that if you haven't. If I remember to, down here in the description, there should be timestamps that you can skip around through the video if you want to get to specific parts of it, or not, you know, you can watch the whole thing. But we're going to start here with something that I don't think some people saw, and I think some people did see, but if you read one of my latest community posts, you would have seen this. Yeah, that's right. So I came out, I guess you could say, as non-binary. It's kind of, I still don't really know, it's kind of weird. So I've been thinking about it for a really long time, and when I say a long time, I mean like a year at least, maybe a year and a half. I don't know, it just feels right. I don't really know exactly like the specifics of stuff, you know, like there's a whole bunch of categories and subcategories and stuff, but for now we're gonna go with non-binary, but nothing's really changed. I'll go by the same pronouns that I've always been going by, he, they, but yeah. Anyways, moving on to the next category, we're gonna talk about Eternals SMP here. Plug for the Discord, of course, always. If you want to interact with me and all the other Eternals, we have an Eternals SMP Discord, and we're all pretty active on it. Link in the description as well for that. Season 3 has started already. I have not posted my video yet, but it should be coming out the same week as this video, if I can time things correctly. Maybe coming out in a day, or 2, or 3, who knows. But yeah, that brings us to the awkward question of what happened to Season 2's finale. So, I may or may not have planned too big for Season 2's finale. For now, Season 2 finale is on a hiatus. I was experiencing burnout from rushing to get Season 2 done, so I took a bit of a break at the start of Season 3, and honestly, at the moment, I just kind of want to play Minecraft. So I'm going to start doing Season 3 videos before the Season 2 finale comes out. But I'm done with the lore after Season 2 finale. So you can watch Season 3 and it should not impact any of your experience or anything like that. It should turn out alright. How long will it take to get Season 2 finale out? I don't know. I've got like slightly less than half of it done. But there's a really large amount of things that I still need to get through, and I'm just kind of taking it at my own pace. So it'll come out when it's ready. In the meantime, we're going to go whole hog on Season 3. I want to change the way that I make episodes of Eternals SMP. I learned some things in Season 2. First, I need to make smaller projects, and so in Season 3, my base will be subdivided into small chunks, and each episode will be a different chunk. The theming you will find out in Episode 1 of Season 3, but it should hopefully lead to more episodes that are shorter in length. The hope is to get to at least 30 episodes in Season 3. That's kind of like where I'd like to get to. There's no guarantees that that will happen, but there'll be, I'm trying to aim for the 15 to 20 minute length videos, or shorter, so that's where we're going with that. There's also one other thing that I learned from Eternal Season 2, and that is, as cool as drawing all of the thumbnails is and was, the amount of time it takes to make those is not worth what you get out of it. I'm sorry to say it, but the drawn thumbnails for every episode is going to be a Season 2 exclusive thing. Season 3's thumbnails will return to the style that I had for my survival series before, but you know, obviously it'll be more Eternals themed. But yeah, I mean, it's great, and it was a great way to practice my drawing skills, but unfortunately, too much time, not enough, I guess you could say, reward for doing it. Admittedly, hand-drawn thumbnails probably hurt my videos more than helped, because there wasn't anything to say that the video was Minecraft in the thumbnail other than the server logo. So yeah, the drawn thumbnails are going away, but if you like my art, I do have a place where I post it all on my DeviantArt account. You can follow it, link in the description as well to all my other socials. I do art all the time, and you'll see a bunch of cool stuff there if you want. So now that we're done talking about the Eternals SMP stuff, well, there's a few more things that we need to talk about. I'm going to address the really awkward thing that I have been trying to not address for a very long time, and that is Prison Architect. You're probably wondering, what the heck happened to the Prison Architect series? And the answer to that is it's basically cancelled at this point. And I will explain. So I recorded everything that you've seen in Prison Architect on my old laptop computer. Everything that you've ever seen from that series was on my old laptop, which, as some of you may know, died a horrific death, and I lost a lot of files. I did not lose the Prison Architect save. It was a local save, but luckily I was able to recover it. However, it appears that it has been maybe slightly corrupted. I don't really know. I've tried to go into the save file and fix things. I had to do a shit ton of work relaying tiles because a lot of the floors got fucked up and a lot of the walls got fucked up, so I had to rebuild a lot of it by hand. Alright, so I figured it would be actually a bit easier to actually show you the problems rather than explain them. So, this is the state that the prison is currently in. You can see most of the floors are missing. There's also some issues with guards walking through walls every now and then I've noticed, and I don't have the mutator turned on for it. You can see down here Spectral Staff is off. I also have the super guards off. And you'll notice that there's a bit of a thing happening here at the entrance. If I just speed it up, you'll kind of see what's going on. All of the guards are exhausted and tired. They come in here and immediately leave. And they go out. You can track this guy here. He's going on a walk. They get all the way down here. And they're already tired again. And now they're going back. That's what every single guard in this prison is doing. And every single janitor, and every single cook, and every single doctor, and every single orderly, they are all doing this loop where they walk here, then to where they're stationed, and then back over here. Which means there are actually no guards to watch any of the prison cells. Like, there are no guards in this, there are no guards in this picture. Right here. Okay, there's one. He's right there. But he's exhausted as well. He's on his way out. He's going on break. Basically, there's no guards in our prison. I have tried firing and rehiring all of them, and it does nothing. There are currently no original staff members in the prison. They have all been fired and replaced, and they all still have the bug, which makes the game basically unplayable. I could turn on super guards, which fixes some of the issues, but it's not fun anymore. I hate to say it. And the insane security, or whatever you call that section, that DLC, also kind of ruined the prison because there's too many criminally insane people. It's a miracle that Simon Wood is still in here, but I gotta show you, because I'm sure you're curious, how many years Simon Wood has built up in the prison. It's a lot. he's really up there now. Simon Wood is at 1,516 years in prison, and he's served 17 years already. So that gives you a bit of an idea of the fate of this prison. Simon Wood will stay in here for 1,000 years, and then 1,000 more. The prison is basically done. It's great, but there's nothing that can really be done. It's a lost cause. In the future, we may do a Season 2 of Prison Architect if I feel like playing the game again. But for now, Prison Architect is gone from the channel. It's not continuing. I'm sorry. What is continuing is Stanley Parable. I really like that game. It's a lot of fun, and I still have stuff that I've recorded but not put up, and I want to record more. I don't know how fast it'll come out or how frequent, but it's on the list of things I have to do. I should talk about LEGO Star Wars. That's probably also ending, but I'll play the game in my own time. It's a very long and slow game. I'll have you understand that. The footage that I have of just episode 1 is like 5 to 6 hours of gameplay. It's a lot, and most of it is just walking around. It's not as, admittedly, I hate to say this, it's not as fun as the complete saga. but it's still good, so I'll still play it in my own time, but I'm not going to do videos on it anymore. I think you guys pretty much got everything that I need to show you guys about the game, so we're going to move on from that. Okay, so now we get to talk about the cool stuff. I have a lot of things I want to do that aren't not Minecraft related. I've had a bunch of things on the side that I want to get to. So, first off, and some of you have already heard about this, Omori. That's a game I've wanted to play for many years, and I haven't gotten around to it. I bought it like a week or two ago, so I have it in my Steam library. So that's gonna happen. I'll probably do the first episode recording sometime next week. So keep your eyes out maybe for that coming down the line. Alright, other games on the list of games that I want to get to, and most of these are going to be short one-episode things, so it won't be that big of a thing. There are a couple games and fan games I want to play. First off, Outer Wilds, as some of you may know, is my favorite video game of all time, and recently they had their anniversary, and for it they released a text-based version of the game, which was actually used to prototype the gameplay to new team members. So that's a thing that's pretty cool, and we're gonna do an episode on that. I'll try to not have too many spoilers, but hey, if you like the text-based game video, definitely check out the actual game. It's fun and it's worth your time. All right, next game is also an anniversary game, which is hilarious. One of my other favorite games, One Shot, also had a recent anniversary, and for it, they released a, I guess, I don't really know exactly what it is. It's called the Pancake episode, because the main character's favorite food is pancakes, and so you get to make pancakes. I thought that'd be pretty fun to try out, so we'll do an episode on that. Also, the Five Nights at Freddy's Minecraft map that I keep talking about is going to happen for this Halloween, so keep your eyes out for that in a few months' time. And finally, new games. This is a fan game. It's a Deltarune fan game that I had been introduced to by my brother, called Scampton the Great. It's just a boss fight and nothing more against, basically, if Spampton and Jevil were one character. The music is great, the fight's great. I figured it'd be a fun thing to play, so we're going to do an episode on that as well. And that'll probably go into the Deltarune playlist, I think, maybe. There's also a couple of other games I've been thinking about. Retro Rewind, which is a Mario Kart Wii mod, recently had a fantastic update. Like, oh my god, it's so good. You can play online on Dolphin without a NAND, which basically means I don't need to actually own a Wii to play online. And like, you know me and my channel, Mario Kart is like the thing that this channel was created on. It was originally what my channel was going to be before I started playing Minecraft. So it'll be fun to do an episode or something, or a series. I don't know. I haven't figured out quite what I'm going to do yet for that, but it's happening. Other things, maybe. There's a game called 5D Chess. I might do an episode on that. And there are some other games I want to try out as well. So we got a lot on the plate coming down the timeline in the future. Things are looking bright, as long as I don't get depresso. Also, there's been a pause in streaming since the end of Season 2. Mostly because of my break, mostly because I don't want to stream any Season 3 until I actually get the first video out. So streams will continue on Mondays, as they usually are, once the first episode of Season 3 comes out. And most of the streams are going to be Minecraft streams, but every once in a while we might stream a game or something. You never know. And with that being said, I believe this update video is just about done. So keep your eyes peeled for all the cool stuff coming down the road. But until then, I thank you all so much for sticking around. And it means a lot to me when I get to interact with you guys. And yeah. Thanks for hanging around, I guess. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. I don't know what I'm doing, man.